So to kick this one off, we're just going to start by making the marinade for the steak. So ginger, garlic, and some wasabi. So wasabi has got some serious heat to it. So it's Japanese horseradish. So half a teaspoon will be plenty. So just give that a mix, and then just to thin it down slightly, I'm going to add some mirin. Give that a mix until that wasabi is mixed up all the way through. So you don't want any spots of wasabi in there because it will really catch you. So then I've got a really, really beautiful ribeye steak. So all I'm going to do with that is spoon it on, run it over, flip the steak over, and then add it on this side as well, and then just give that a few minutes just to start penetrating the meat and give it a deeper flavor, and then we can cook that. So while that's marinating, I'm going to make up a miso kewpie. So kewpie is Japanese mayonnaise, so you can use mayonnaise if you want to, and that way this is made from soybeans, has an amazing umami flavor. So this one is actually taken a couple of years to make, so it's really, really got a great depth of flavor. So all we need for that is a tablespoon, and then I'm going to go in with 3 parts of mayonnaise, a touch of mirin again just to thin it down, and then we're just going to give that a mix until it's nicely incorporated, and then that can sit on the side. For the steak, hot pan, oil can go in, grab your steak, and then just put that in, laying away, and we get that going. While the steak is cooking, we want something to bring some freshness to it. So we're going to make a raw salad using this Chinese cabbage, which is wombok. So just going to use the quarter of it, and then we're just going to thin slices. And then that can go straight into a bowl. So then black pepper, salt. The salt's going to help it break down and start drawing that moisture out. So we want something to give it some lift. So we can go in with some rice wine vinegar. So if you haven't got it, any vinegar will do. So you're just going to give it some zing. Just be careful of your steak. And then I want some chili in there. So just going to rub the chili so you can hear all the seeds become loose in there. So when we take it off, they're just easily falling out. So you can cut that in half. All the seeds there already ready to pop out. Brunoise, fine dice. That can go in. That's ready. Got our mayonnaise. The steak is on the go. And then once that comes out of the pan, we're just going to give it a few minutes to rest. And then we can just slice off the pieces and make our tacos. So I'm actually going to make up some shells. So they're going to be like a bit more crunchy, not as crunchy as those packet ones. So I've just got these minis. And what I'm going to do is, while that is cooking, we're going to fire up the pan on this side, and we're just going to throw those on. And then I'm going to grab my cling film and we're just going to mold them around that afterwards. So that's got a nice crisp on it. Just using tongs. Just turn the heat off on this one now. So much heat in the pan. And then while that's there, we're just gonna wrap these around. And you can hold that one there while the next one goes on. And when they cool, they're gonna be really nice shells that you can just pile in your cabbage slaw, some mayonnaise, and then this beautiful ribeye steak. So just keeping that really, really rare, and we're gonna slice it super thin. So to me, that feels good. So I'm just gonna take it off and leave it to rest while we make up these. And don't worry about that char there, because that's just gonna give it a lot more flavor. There we go. So I've got my shells. So all I wanna do is just a dollop of Miso kewpie down the middle. So not only is it like giving it more flavor, but it's also going to help this stick to it, so it's easier to eat and you don't have it falling all over the shop. Put some slaw in there, and then I'm just going to do some really thin slices. This beautiful ribeye. And then we can just lay those in there. So put that down when the mates are around and you'll be a friend for life. So look at that, my Japanese tacos. Wow, that has got some zing with the wasabi in there, the ginger, everything else. It just works really, really well. And then the tacos there to carry it. So it's an awesome dish. Give it a go. If you like simple recipes like these, consider subscribing. Leave any comments and I'll definitely get back to you if you've got any questions about it. And until then, happy cooking, and I'll see you in the next one.